happen to be the current co-chair of the User Needs Working Group, which is one group that a user could turn to, and we would actively ask for that user to participate. We want to know, what questions do you have? What problems do you have? How can we help you solve these things? So the User Needs Working Group under a joint SAFECOM NICSWIC leadership is one option to turn to.
So with the User Needs Working Group, once people start getting involved, it is just great because now we hear different perspectives. Now we have, as we would like to say, more ammunition to kind of go after certain aspects to try to get them fixed.
UNWG to our organization's been huge. I mean, there's been several items that we've identified within the standards that maybe weren't exactly clear and were interpreted differently, but between different manufacturers. We're able to help bring some resolution to some of those, and as well as help define stuff a little deeper in the standards to make sure that just because it's working as the standards are written doesn't mean that it's working as it needs to work for the police officer, firefighter, or paramedic. And that's the key. It's the boots on the ground. They need it to work, and they don't need to understand all the technical stuff that we have to do in the background to make all the magic work. They just need, when they push that red button, they need to ensure that somebody's coming to help them.
One of the recognized needs several years ago was more user involvement. So there had been user involvement, however, the users hadn't been engaged. And we looked to ways to do that, and we came to the NICSWIC community, and we came to the SAFECOM community and said, hey, we have this need, how can we solve this problem? And that's why the P25 User Needs Working Group was created, to represent the users and serve as an advisory arm for both NICSWIC and SAFECOM, and a method for NICSWIC and SAFECOM members to have a pipeline to the manufacturers to say, hey, we need the radio to do this. We really recognize this need and we needed to do that. And through the NICSWIC SAFECOM partnership, we have tremendously increased the participation of the users, and we have a much broader voice. We have an international voice now of people that are using P25 and have a need and have an interest. And it's great to have that collaboration on an international scale to work towards a common solution for all of us. And it also helps the manufacturers help focus their attention on what they need to prioritize.
It's critical to the continuation of P25. If none of us show up and don't bring anything to the table, I mean, all the executives at these companies are going to be, well, everything must be great, we don't need to do anything. And so it's important that we get involved. We're the voice of the firefighter, the police officer, the paramedic out there, and we need to be that, and we need to take what their concerns are, bring them back to UNWG and communicate them to the manufacturers so we can continue to improve the technology.
You do not need to be a member of SAFECOM or NICSWIC. We actively seek out practitioners that are not members of SAFECOM or NICSWIC to participate in this. We want that voice, we want that participation, we want to hear what you want to have done with these radios. We want to hear where the shortcomings are. We want to hear where your implementation issues are.
We want to engage with the practitioners that are out there, the practitioners that are living and breathing land mobile radio out there as it relates to Project 25. Without your voice, our capability to drive innovation just might be lost. This joint committee is a group consisting of passionate voices that are driving the direction of Project 25 standards from what is known today to what we will expect tomorrow.